right, so it's getting towards the end of OATS, and we're all probably just drowning in acronyms, right? So many acronyms. And in an industry with a lot of acronyms, TDM might be one of the worst. Transportation Demand Management. Cool. What does that even mean? It sounds technical, it sounds impersonal, right?
But TDM is actually incredibly personal. So to add to the pile, an attempt to better describe TDM, we came up with a new acronym just to make it crystal clear. TDM is all about you. From the moment you leave your house, you are making transportation decisions. Drive, walk, bus, bike, which route, what time, should I even go at all? So in TDM, we don't build roads, we build something else. Choice architecture. We want the best choices to be the easiest choices.
Let's go. Now in choice architecture, there are sticks and there are carrots. And sticks can be very, very effective. Pricing roads, paid parking, but we're all trying to relax and have some fun here tonight, right? Is that what we're doing? We're having fun? Okay, cool. So we're gonna focus in on these carrots here. And TDM carrots include things like incentives, education, information, and resources to make travel options easier to go.
And that's where we come in. So I'm Noel.
And I'm Grace.
And we are one half of Metro's regional travel options team. And our program invests about $3 million a year into TDM in the region. That's right, our entire program costs the same amount as a couple blocks of sidewalk. Let's take a quick tour of TDM. TDM streamlines choices and sets norms. Every employer in the region that provides a transit pass embeds easy, good choices into the workplace culture. Oregon employees consistently find that workers drive to work less when they have access to a transit pass.
All right, let's go. TDM reduces barriers. Community partners like Ride Connection help people plan trips one-on-one in multiple languages, turning intimidating systems into real mobility. And we've got Ride Connections in the house tonight, so we need a round of applause for Ride Connection. Let's go. One recipient of Ride Connection support said, it might have seemed like a small thing, but to me it meant everything.
All right, so TDM incentivizes, hear me out, inviting a neighborhood mini horse to your event is TDM. When Waffles the mini horse showed up to the Rock Creek Elementary walking school bus, attendance exploded. I'm going to stop using this mic.
Yeah, let's do that. TDM educates and empowers. Division Midway Alliance trains youth leaders to bring travel options into their own communities. They provide in-language support to multiple generations, building trust, expanding access, and growing the next generation of transportation leaders. Let's go.
TDM builds, hype, and celebrates. All over the metro region, the bike bus revolution is bringing the safety and the stoke to our schools and our streets. Shout out to Coach Balto, Bike Bus World, Justin Timberlake, and Zara Larson. If you don't know who that is, we didn't either, but she joined.
We're old, yeah. Okay, so TDM is over here educating and celebrating with our choice architecture, and some of you might be thinking, well, what about the actual architecture of the transportation system? Like, if there isn't transit, or if it's safe, like if there aren't any sidewalks, you can't just give a kid some blinky lights and send them across an arterial road, okay? and we'll say you're right, okay? TDM does not replace infrastructure, it optimizes and works with it. TDM depends on the choices that you actually have. No options, no decisions to make, right? But we also know that having options doesn't automatically change behavior.
Which is why we've been strategically inserting ourselves into the regional planning process. A few of you may have seen us giving a presentation or two this year about Metro's regional TDM strategy. And you might reasonably ask us, why does this 98-page wonky policy document matter to me? Well, because it embeds TDM into our regional transportation plan that guides how transportation funding flows.
And big news, the regional TDM strategy was officially adopted just this morning. So yes, this is kind of our mic drop moment for a little while, yeah. And don't worry, we'll be back. We just have to go do some implementation. And we are really trailblazing here, okay? Because the TDM strategy makes a pretty radical suggestion. It says that every transportation plan and every transportation project should include TDM in a meaningful way. It should include you in a meaningful way, which in a field historically defined by let's just build some more shit, it's kind of radical.
Totally radical. So the impact of the policies that we just adopted are real. TriMet's Ticket to Ride pilot with the Oregon Zoo during Zoo Lights saw an immediate jump in transit ridership simply by bundling free transit into every event ticket.
Yes. Shout out to Art. And research shows that a major barrier to subsidized transit and shared micromobility programs is simply that people don't know they exist, okay? Metro found that over half of qualified residents in TOD developments were not signed up for TriMet's Honored Citizen Pass. TDM programs can help, and our partners are doing just that.
And if we want a future of multimodal travel, it starts with the kids. When providing bike safety in 4th and 5th grade, we have found that sometimes up to a third of the students don't yet know how to ride a bike. So we are investing in kindergarten learn to ride programming so that kids can participate in education and become lifelong riders.
Real people making different choices just because something got easier or clearer or more affordable or just a little bit more fun. Yeah, these are your choices. This is your transportation system.
And your choices shape it every day when you step outside your door, and we want it to be as easy as possible to make one of those many daily decisions. And that is TDM. It's not abstract, it's not technical, it's you.